of innocence. Stuck being responsible for everything is a contradiction and paradox and diction. Paradox to Miles because he is set back from dysfunctional family. Your dad's gonna need you. Foreshadowing. Implies future hardship and responsibility. Let him go. Leave him alone. Tone and protection. Reflects the theme of safeguarding loved ones. Memory. Memory is a paradox because mum is comfort but also grief. Warm enough, sweetheart. Flashback plus sensory imagery. Comforting refuge evokes safety and maternal love. It was warm in the car. It was snug. Was repetition plus tactile imagery. Past tense equals emotional embrace of mum's presence. The contrast that follows her cold death. A slice of sunlight hits his face. Tactile imagery and sibilance. Sibilance creates that soft S sound. The slow pace, which evokes gentle nostalgia. Abuse is an inconsistency and an anomaly. He had Harry by the shoulders and shook him like a ragdoll. Paradox, and is also a simile plus violent imagery. Contrasting what should be protective parent bond. The stale smell of days drinking. Sensory imagery and is an anomaly. Omnipresent alcohol is silent force in the boys' lives, which is a symbol of dad's neglect and addiction. Buying expensive fish to repair arguments. It's an inconsistency, a metaphor, and symbolism. After dad's abusive episodes, he tries to patch it with buying expensive fish. Material gestures over apology. Brotherhood. Harry always felt safe with Miles, always. Paradox. The diction, always, despite living in a violent and unsafe environment, he feels a strong sense of safety. Miles could feel Harry's fear like it was his own. It's a simile and a paradox. Although father is emotionally numb, the brothers share empathy so deep it erases individuality. They were brothers who would always have each other no matter what. Inconsistency and foreshadowing. It suggests unbreakable unity. When Harry dies, they are separated. Module A. Egalitarianism. Values, culture, assumptions, and challenge. Who the heck is Airlink? The mid-shop and colloquial language. The David versus Goliath battle. Tension between working class and powerful institutions. I mean, you can't just walk in and take a man's house. Eye-level shot plus irony. It portrays we are all equal. Ironic because the disempowerment with legal institutions who favour wealth and authority. Kerrigans versus barristers from Airlink. The contrast and plus mise-en-scène. Class divide. The Kerrigans rely on fairness and passion. Contrast of clothing. Power divide. Justice. Values, culture, individual plus collective plus identity. I mean that you can't just kick me out. Mise-en-scène plus tone plus colloquial. Emotions parallel to Mabo case 1992. Home equals security, identity, belonging, memories, and pride. Pool room is a motif plus symbolism plus warm light. So it has the soft, warm, nostalgic memories, which are deeply valued, which equals the sacred plus Mabo case. It's Mabo, it's justice, it's the law, the truncation and mise-en-scène. It alludes to the government predescendence in land rights over the Eddie Mabo case. Family, value, collective plus individual, and identity. And he reckoned we were the luckiest family in the world. Close up plus voiceover by Dale reveals his quiet pride and deep emotional connection. A man's home is his castle. Close-up metaphor evokes emotional and cultural weight tied to land ownership. And he comes home with so many stories. Warm light plus the motif. It's a comfort, connection, stability, collective family, identity, and tradition. Each experience is valued and shared. Working class. Values, collective plus individualism plus identity. Our family lives at 3 Highview Crescent, Coolaroo. Voiceover plus montage. Pride and affection and gratitude equals working class values which show gratefulness. Assumptions of the working class is the home ownership is more important than property. Shit, you got one too. Uses close up plus colloquial language plus dysphomistic language. The struggles and hardships and adversity in working class communities. How's the serenity? Close up plus reputation plus symbolic. Appreciation, true happiness comes from ordinary moments. Contentment doesn't come from luxury. Module B, Robert Gray. Lack of appreciation. Amongst their vast grey plastic sheets of heat, flames and dangling wire, tactile imagery is represented through decay in the landscape of human nature. It's a rubbish dump, always burning, flames and dangling wire. Extended metaphor shows the over-reliance on this wasteful lifestyle, which shows the pollution. All the air wobbles in a cheap mirror, flames plus dangling wire. Vivid metaphor and tactile imagery. Humans have destroyed nature so much our views are warped. As in the devil, flames and dangling wire. Extended metaphor. How the devils will make sense of the human remnants of humanity. Harmony with nature. We laid our hands, harbour dusk. Religious illusion suggesting healing and coming together. My palm cards are stuck together. The feeling that I wear great wings. Byron Bay Winter. Metaphor / metamony. It compares walking on the beach to a spiritual experience. What was it all for? I forgot. DW. What's that one? Anyways. First person narration positions reader in the same question. He was so immersed in his sensory awareness that the need for purpose for direction fades. Transience of life. Bring my mother in from the morning. She will vanish in the light. 24 poems. Light imagery. Symbolic of the light you see before death, which shows the transient nature. In the vase, flowers from deep in the house open their eyes. 24 poems. Metaphor shows the flowers are destined to die on earth, which is the selective of their impermanence. A waterbird lifts above the swamp as a turtle moves on the Galapagos. Flames and dangling wire. Illusion / simile equals wildlife equals endangered in the city. Ironic